School anxiety, unexpected causes and how to support your child. Hello, parents. Welcome to today's sharing session. We all want school to be a place where our children can play, learn, and grow in a well-rounded way. But sometimes, this very environment brings along pressures and unnamed worries for our children. School anxiety is real, and understanding its causes is the first step in being able to support our children effectively and in time. In this session, we'll explore the main environmental factors that can contribute to a child's school anxiety. These may include people your child interacts with daily, such as teachers and classmates, academic pressures, or even daily habits and lifestyle choices. Let's dive in. Social stress. First and foremost, let's talk about social stress. Sometimes, even simple social interactions at school can become overwhelming for a child. These situations can be excellent opportunities for growth when handled gently, but if not approached with care, they can easily turn into anxiety and fear. Teachers. A good teacher can mean the world to a child. But what if that's not the case? A dedicated, passionate teacher can leave a lifelong positive impression. Unfortunately, unpleasant experiences with teachers can also stay with a child for a very long time. Most teachers strive to create a great learning environment, but we all know that teaching styles don't always match every child's learning needs. When this mismatch happens, it's easy for the child to feel disheartened, lose interest in learning, or start doubting their own abilities. Friends. Now, let's talk about friends. Friends can bring joy, but they can also bring stress. Friendships are an essential part of school life, but they're not always smooth sailing. A child may feel anxious about not having friends, not being in the same class as their best friend, falling behind their peers in school or extracurriculars, or simply feeling pressured to be like everyone else, peer pressure. Conflicts and misunderstandings can also cause a great deal of emotional turmoil. Even the strongest kids can experience anxiety when they have to face these challenges alone. Bullying. One of the more serious and painful issues is bullying. School bullying has evolved over time. The good news? Parents and teachers today are more aware. Gone are the days when adults would turn a blind eye or expect kids to tough it out. Many schools now have anti-bullying policies and programs in place. It's also easier for kids to ask for help than it was in the past. The bad news? Bullying has moved online. Many children now use the internet and phones to hurt others. Cyberbullying can be even more aggressive since the bully can hide behind anonymity and act without facing the victim directly. This lack of face-to-face interaction can erase empathy. There are ways to protect kids from online bullying, but many parents are still unaware. And when children are bullied, they're often too scared or overwhelmed to know what to do. Overloaded schedules. Now let's talk about another surprisingly common cause. Overloaded schedules. Kids today are nearly as busy as adults. We often hear about children being overscheduled, and yet, it's still happening. In the hope of giving their children more opportunities, many parents sign them up for a wide range of extracurricular activities. As they move up to middle and high school, school responsibilities increase, too. And with the rising pressure of getting into good universities, children end up constantly racing against time. Lack of family time. In the middle of this fast-paced life, what happens to family time? Not having enough family time is another key factor. Kids are busy, and so are parents, often running from one thing to the next. Family meals, once a regular part of life, have become rare. Though there are other ways to stay connected, many families simply don't have enough time together. Those casual conversations, even just simple check-ins, play a vital role in helping children release stress and share their struggles. When this time is missing, it becomes very easy for parents to feel disconnected from their children and to lose sight of what they're going through. Lack of sleep. Sleep deprivation isn't just an adult problem. Not getting enough sleep can also cause anxiety in children. With homework, activities, family obligations, and even downtime, kids often get far less sleep than they actually need. Lack of sleep seriously affects focus, thinking, coordination, mood, and increases stress. So parents, please pay attention and help your child, and your whole family, develop healthy sleep habits. Academic difficulties. Now let's move on to academic factors. First, academic difficulties. Today's academic pressure is heavier than ever. Children are expected to learn more, and earlier, than previous generations. For example, preschool used to focus on very basic letters and numbers. Now, most kids are expected to be able to read before entering grade 1. Grades are becoming increasingly important. Schools and teachers are under pressure to deliver high scores, and this pressure often trickles down to the students. Academics that are too easy. On the flip side, when schoolwork is too easy, that can also cause problems. It may sound counterintuitive, but just as some kids worry when things are too hard, others feel anxious when they're not challenged enough. They might become distracted or act out, which can hurt their academic performance and hide the real issue, making it harder to address. Mismatched learning styles. Every child is unique, and so is their learning style. When a child's learning style doesn't match the school's teaching methods, anxiety can develop. Did you know that some kids learn best by listening, others by reading, and others by doing? If the classroom doesn't align with how your child learns, or if they're facing an undiagnosed learning challenge, school can become an extremely stressful experience. Homework struggles. Homework, the bane of many children's existence. Struggles with homework are a significant source of anxiety. Compared to the past, kids now face a much larger workload. This constant busyness can become overwhelming and take a toll on their mental well-being. Test anxiety. Let's be honest, who doesn't feel anxious before a test? Test anxiety is extremely common. Most of us remember that nervous feeling before exams, right? It's the same for our children, perhaps even worse. Studies show that high levels of test anxiety can actually prevent children from performing to their true potential. Helping your child manage this anxiety can lead to better academic results. Poor nutrition. Now let's discuss a lesser-known but significant factor, poor nutrition. What children eat can affect their mood. With the rise of fast food and busy lifestyles, many kids consume more sugar and fewer nutrients. This can lead to mood swings, low energy, and higher stress levels. Parents should explore the connection between nutrition and stress, and aim to provide nutritious meals, even when life gets hectic. Noise pollution. It may sound strange, but noise pollution is also a contributing factor. Noise from traffic, airplanes, or other sources has been shown to increase stress and negatively affect academic performance. If a child lives or studies in a noisy environment, it's something worth looking into. Lack of preparation. Lastly, sometimes it's the little things that create big stress. Lack of preparation can be a source of anxiety, especially for younger children. Imagine forgetting your lunchbox, a signed permission slip, or not having enough crayons for art class. How would your child feel? These seemingly small incidents can cause significant worry. Young children especially need help and reminders from adults to feel confident and prepared for school. In conclusion, we hope this sharing session has helped you better understand the often hidden causes of school anxiety. Early recognition and empathetic support are absolutely crucial. Thank you so much, dear parents, for taking the time to listen today.